What's going on? This is From Nothing to Something Else, and today I want to talk about understanding your value rather than knowing your worth. Okay, when you're approaching, let's say, a job and you're trying to get a better job and get that pay, if you get turned down from that job and you don't get hired, does that determine what you're worth? If you're in a relationship and that person's not meeting you where you think that you should be met at, and they're not treating you the way that you think you should be treated, does that determine your worth? We can know our worth by understanding our value. How valuable are we? When I'm doing photography and when I'm out there putting out bids and people are like, yo man, this costs a lot. I don't understand why you think you're worth that much. Well, I can let them know. Well, these are the reasons why I'm valuable. This is what I bring to the table. This is what I can offer. So do you want my services or not? Okay, so when you understand what you bring to the table, when you understand the work that you've been putting in, the things that you've been through, understanding that you have been growing and you've been maturing and you're not the same person you were yesterday. You are more valuable in this relationship. You are more valuable in this partnership. You are more valuable. You are an asset. And when you can understand what you bring to the table, then you can set your own market. You can tell people what you're worth rather than it being the other way around. When you understand, man, I got all these skills and I am more valuable than anyone else. I can do things that no one else can do. I can bring to the table something that no one else can. That makes you valuable, invaluable, okay? That makes you worth so much more when you can tell people, this is what I'm worth. This is my market. This is what I'm setting for myself. These are the standards. If you don't reach those standards, then I'm sorry, you're not gonna cut it. Understanding your value will determine what you're worth. But it can't go the other way. You can't determine what you're worth if people are gonna tell you why you're valuable. You gotta come to the table and know, I'm the ish. I am the main stain, all right? Don't try to treat me like no Trump. Give me my cheddar, baby, all right? So that's all I wanna talk about, man. Just understand your value, all right? When we understand how valuable we are, no one can tell you anything different, all right? I know that as a father, as a businessman, as a district executive, as a friend, as a boyfriend, as a son, I bring a lot to the table. I am very valuable. People need me in their lives, and you can't tell me nothing else. You can't tell me otherwise. I know that I am super valuable. I know that I bring a lot to the table, and you are lucky if you have me in your life. And no one can tell me my worth. No one can tell me otherwise because I already know. I know. And that way, I'm going to set the market. And I'm going to ask exactly for what I'm owed. If you don't give me that, well, so know your value, and that will get you your worth. That's all I got to talk about. That's it. Until next time, y'all. Peace out.